Mrs. Peak, and I teach first grade at Mirror Lake Elementary in Federal Way. Last week, we learned about vowel teams and all their sounds and the suffixes ed and ing. Today, we are going to learn about the sounds vowels make in a vowel consonant E word, or a sneaky E. For this lesson, you will need some sound cards, a Foundations notebook, and a writing utensil. I really love to use a pencil in case I make any mistakes. We are going to go over the vowel sounds. And I don't know if you remember, but before we talked about how all of the vowels have two sounds, and some even have three. So we're going to look at each vowel, read the letter, the key words, and the sounds, and then I'll give you a turn to repeat it after me, or echo. Are you ready? Perfect. A, apple, a. A, safe, a. Good job. E, ed, e. E, Pete, e. I, itch, I. I, pine, I. O, octopus, ah. O, home, o. U, up, U, mule, U. Wait a second. Do you remember how I said that some of our vowels have three sounds? Well, this is it. So U says U like mule, and U like rule. Mule, U, rule, ooh. Let's try that one more time. U, mule, U. Okay, now our next one. You rule, ooh. Wow, good job, Okay, first graders, you all know it's my favorite part, our learning target and success criteria. All right, are you ready to figure out what our job is today, what our goal is? Awesome. So go ahead and mirror for our learning target. Ready? I will read words with a sneaky E. Okay, now let's do it together. Ready? Mirror. I will read words with a sneaky E. Good job. Okay, are you ready for our success criteria? Awesome. Let's figure out what steps we can take to achieve our goal. Okay, I can build words with a sneaky E. I can read words with a sneaky E. I can write and mark words with a sneaky E. Okay, one more time and we'll do it all together. Get your friends, get your family. We're gonna figure out how to do our job today. Ready? Mirror. I can build words with a sneaky E. I can read words with a sneaky E. I can write and mark words with a sneaky E. Good job, first graders! I'm so excited to do this work today. Good evening, first graders. This is Mrs. Peak from Phonics Central News with breaking news. We have learned that the busiest vowel, sneaky E, has struck once again. They are sneaking all over Federal Way, hopping over consonants and making vowels say their long sound, changing words like tap to tape and Tim to time. Back to you, Mrs. Peak. Thank you for the update, Mrs. Peak. First graders, do you remember how to identify a closed syllable? Awesome! We know a word has a closed syllable when there's a consonant after the vowel. And what happens when we have a closed syllable in a word? You've got it. The vowel says its short sound. A, e, I, right? So let's check out the word on the screen. Go ahead and tap it out. How many sounds do you hear? Great job. There are 3 sounds. Let's tap it out. Ready? P. Great work, my friends. Now, I'm going to add a sneaky E to the end, and we're going to tap it out again. I'll tap it out first, and then you can tap it out with me. Okay? O, P. O, P. Okay, tap it out with me. Ready? O, P. How many sounds does hope have? Yes, hope has only 3 sounds. How did you know that hope has only 3 sounds? Let's tap it out one more time. Hope. Because I only tapped my fingers 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Wow, you are so smart. And did you notice how the O said its name? Like O, home, O? Yes, that's the sound that it makes. So sometimes we say that the vowels say their long sounds, and sometimes we say that they say their name. Oh no. Oh, hi there, first graders. This sneaky E is just sticking to everything today. I must have some really powerful construction glue. I'm gonna get it unstuck from Baby Echo. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, are you okay? Okay, good. Sorry, Baby Echo. All right, so first graders, I hope you're ready to build some words. Make sure you've got your hard hats, your safety goggles, and your power tools. Well, your imaginary ones anyway. Remember, if you see sneaky E in a word, don't tap it out because it's silent. Sneaky E always has a voice level 0. Can you remember that? Awesome. Now, let's build some more words. Okay, check out the screen and tap out the word. Did you tap out the sneaky E? Amazing work. That's right. Okay, let's tap it out together. Ready? O, P. Yes, this word has just 3 sounds. O, P. And what sound does the O make in this word? Yes, it says its name or its long sound. Why does O say its name? You got it. O says its name because there's a sneaky E at the end of the word. Okay, let's tap it out again. Ready? O, P. Rope. Incredible! Look at you reading these sneaky E words. Awesome job, my friends. Okay, now that we've tapped out rope, let's build it with our bodies. Remember, if the letter is a plain line letter, we'll squat down low, and if it's a skyline letter, we'll stand nice and tall and reach for the sky, and if it's a worm line letter, we'll squat really low, and when our body moves, we're going to say the letter sounds, okay? But just like we didn't tap out sneaky E, we're not going to move our body for the sneaky E in the word because it's silent. That's right. Okay, now let's do it. Ready? O. What's the word? Rope. Awesome job. You are amazing. Okay, now we're going to skywrite and say the letter sounds. I'm going to turn and face the wall so we can write the letters the same way. I'll write it once for you to see and a second time for you to follow along. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. O, P. Okay, one more time. O, P. Good job, my friends. All right, now that we've gotten to skywrite it, we're going to write it on our paper. So go ahead and grab your pencil and your paper, and we'll write it down. I'll write it on my whiteboard while you write it on your paper. Okay? And make sure that you're looking to write it on the skyline and the plain line and the worm line. There's no skyline letters in this one. So the plain line and the worm line. And then I'll show you how to mark it up. Okay. Perfect. All right, I have it written down. So now I'm going to show you how to mark it up. So in our word rope, the O says it's long sound. And the E says nothing. It's one syllable, so I can put a line under it. And the vowels here, right? Vowel starts with a V. The P says it's regular sound. And then the E says nothing. So to show that this is a sneaky E word, we're going to have a V, a dash, and an E, right? P. Awesome. So now that you've seen me mark it up, next time we'll do it together. Are you ready? Perfect. Okay. So we built the word rope. Now I want you to check out the screen and see if you see our next word. Do you see our next word? Perfect. Okay, our next word, let's go ahead and tap it out. O-A-N. O-A-N. Ooh, it has a blend at the beginning. O-A-N. Plain. Awesome job, friends. Okay, now that we've tapped it out, let's build it with our bodies. Ready? Okay. O-A-N. Plain. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to skywrite it. Make sure you see those letter sounds as you skywrite. O-A-N. Awesome. Awesome. One more time. O-A-N. Good job. Okay, now that we've gotten to skywrite it, I want you to go ahead and grab your paper and we'll write it on our, I'll write it on my whiteboard and you can write it on your paper. And see if you can remember how we marked up the vowel consonant E word. Okay, so I wrote my word plain, and now, what sound did the vowel make? Did it make its long sound or its short sound? Right, I mean its long sound. So I am going to put what's called a macron above the A. That's just a line. And then the E, what did the E say? Yeah, it didn't say anything. So I'm going to put a line through the E because it's silent. And then it's one syllable, so I can put one line under it. And then our A is a vowel, right? So we'll put a V. The N is our consonant. And then the E is our sneaky E at the end. V-E. Perfect. All right. Now our next word, ooh, this is a fun one. We use this word all the time. It's a trick word, a power word, a high frequency word. The word is like, right? So now I want you to go ahead and tap it out. O-I-K. Like. Let's do it one more time. Ready? O-I-K. Like. Good job. Okay, so we tapped it out. Now we're going to build it with our bodies. O-I-K. Awesome. Okay, so we built it. Now we're going to skywrite it. Are you ready? Okay, 2 times. First time, I'll do it. You can watch or you can follow along. Second time, do it with me. Okay? All right. O-I-K. Ooh, good work. Let's do it one more time. O-I-K. Awesome job. Okay, now I'm going to write it on my whiteboard, and I want you to write it on your paper. Okay, let's mark it up together. Are you ready? All right, so the vowel's here, right? And the vowel says it's long sound. The whole word's one syllable. We have our consonant and our sneaky E, which says nothing. O-I-K. O-I-K. Good job. Okay, now for our last word. Now, this word is a little bit special, and that's because of sneaky E. So sometimes sneaky E will change the letter, so do you see the word on the screen? Yeah, it has a consonant there, and the consonant is S, and the S is in between the I and the E. And sometimes in sneaky E words, the sneaky E will change the sound that the S makes, right? Do you remember how when we have our sound card that has the word bugs, right, for the alphabet? And on that card, S can make a S sound like snake or a Z sound like bugs. So when we have S at the end of the word as a suffix, it can make a Z sound, but it can also make that sound when it's in between two vowels, like I and E. So in this word, the S is going to say Z. Can you try that with me? Z. Yes, good job. Okay, so now that we know that, and we know that it's a vowel consonant E word or a sneaky E word, we're going to tap it out. Are you ready? Okay. W, I, Z. W, I, Z. W, I, Z. Wise. Awesome job, first graders. Okay, so now let's go ahead and build it with our bodies. W, I, Z. Good job. Okay, now I'll turn around. We're going to skywrite it. Are you ready? Okay. W, I, Z. I wrote it like a Z because it makes a Z sound, but we have to remember that it's an S. So I'm going to do it 2 more times because I want to practice and get it right. Okay? W, I, Z. Oh, awesome. W, I, Z. Good work, first graders. And you know what? It's okay if we make a mistake and we write a Z because it makes a Z sound. But that's why we practice. Because when we practice, then it helps our brains remember, wait, it says Z, but the letter is actually S. Good job, my friends. Okay, now let's practice writing it on our paper. And we'll mark it up too. All right, so I wrote down the word. Now, let's remember, our I is going to say it says its name. So we'll put a line so we remember it says its name. And then our E is going to say, oh, yes, you caught me, nothing. It was a trick question. And then we're going to give it an underline because it's one syllable. And then our vowel is I. And our consonant S, we'll just say S, or Z in this case. And then we have our E, our sneaky E. Good job, my friend. I am so proud of all your hard work today, first graders. We reviewed sneaky E words and learned that in sneaky E words, S sometimes makes a Z sound when it's between two vowels, like in the words wise and rise. So before we close out for today, let's look back at our success criteria and do a quick self-assessment. Are you ready? Okay. Did you build words with a sneaky E, read the words with a sneaky E, and mark and write words with a sneaky E? If you did all 3 of those things, go ahead and give yourself a point for each thing you did. Awesome job. Okay, now touch your brain and see if it is on fire because you have been working so hard. Find someone at home and teach them all the rules you learned about sneaky E today. See you tomorrow.
Hi friends, welcome back to first grade math with Mrs. Pernia. I hope you had a great weekend. This whole week we're going to be spending some time with 2-digit numbers. Here we go. First we're going to start with our months of the year. There are 12 months in a year. Can you find which month comes right after February? Usually we sing January, February, What comes next? Yeah, that's it. It's March, and March is all the way over here. January, February, March. Thank you. Now we're going to move on to our song. Here we go. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Let's do it again one more time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Now we're going to talk about our days of the week. Can you find the day of the week that begins with an M? M. Can you find that day of the week? Yep, that day of the week is right here. That is the day Monday. Here we go. There are 7 days in a week. Each one of them has the word day. Now here's our song. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 One more time. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Now we're going to move into our July calendar. We're going to talk about what was yesterday, what's today, and then what's tomorrow. And we're also going to figure out our patterns. Here we go. Here's yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday, July 19th, 2020. Can you read that with me? Yesterday was Sunday, July 19th, 2020. Now here's today. Today is Monday, July 20th, 2020. Can you read that too? Today is Monday, July 20, 2020. All right, let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. Let's try that again one more time. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. Now we're going to do our patterns. Do you remember what kind of pattern we have here? Yep, we have an ABB pattern or pink, brown, brown pattern. And it looks like we left off on Thursday, July 16th with a pink donut. What do you think will come next? Yep, we still have to fix that pattern, right? So it's going to go pink, and then it will become brown, and then after brown will be another brown. That's it. That's our pattern. Pink, brown, brown. What will come next now? Yep, another pink one. And then for today, what will it be? Yep, we're still continuing that pattern, so it'd be a brand new brown one. Thank you. Now we're going to do our days of summer. We have been in summer for 36 days. If we're going to take that number 36 and write it as a number word, it would look like this. 30 and then 6. Now we're going to show what it looks like with the 10 frame. Do you know how many 10s are in the number 36? Yep, there are 3 10s because it would go like this. 10, 20, 30. So I'm going to bring over 3 10s. 10, 20, 30. And now how many 1s are in the number 36? Yep, there are 6 1s. Let's go ahead and double check that. So we're going to start at 30 and we're going to count on. So after 30 is the number 31, and let's keep going. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So 36 is 3 tens, 10, 20, 30, and 6 ones. Now we're going to take that number and we're going to see if it's even or odd. What do you think? You're totally right. This number is even. And another way to check if it's even, I know that before we've looked at the 10 frame and just matched up the hearts, but another way to check if it's even is to look at the ones digit. So if we look at our ones digit here, it's a 6. And so if you look at that ones digit, you can also look at the numbers that are there. And if there's a 0, a 2, a 4, a 6, or an 8, any of those numbers, that will always tell you that this number is even. And so we have a 6, and that matches up with what's there too. So that also can tell us that this number is even. Okay, so now we're going to take that number 36, and we're going to show what it looks like with tens and ones blocks. Do you remember how many tens are in the number 36? Yep, there are 3 tens, 10, 20, 30. Let's bring over 3 tens. 10, 20, 30. Now how many ones are in the number 36? That's right, there are 6 ones because it would go like this: 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So 3 tens and 6 ones. And now we're going to take that and put it into a number bond. What's our whole here? How many do we have all together? Yep, we have 36 altogether. And now if we're going to split that up, 36, we're going to split it up into tens and ones. How many tens do we have? That's right, we have 3 tens, or the number 30. How many ones do we have? We have 6 ones, or the number 6. So our number bond is 30, and we break that up into 30 and 6. Now we're going to take that number 36 and show what it looks like with one more. So that means we're going to find 36 and one more. So we're going to take over here this 36 and we're going to add one more ones block. And now how many do we have all together? All right, let's check it out. How many ones do we have? Yep, we have 7 ones. And now how many tens do we have? Yep, we still have the same number of tens. We still have 3 tens. So now 30 and 7 together make 37. That's it. Now we're going to take 36 again, and we're going to find out what 1 less is. So that means we're going to take 36 and take away 1, and that's going to be the same as something that we're going to figure out. So again, we're going to start here with 36. One of these ones blocks are going to fly away. And now how many ones and tens do we have? How many ones do we have? Yep, we have 5 ones. How many tens do we have? We have the same number of tens. We still have 3 tens. So then 30 and 5 more together make, that's it, 35. So 36 take away 1 is 35. Now we're going to try something new. We're going to still start off with that same number, 36, and we're going to find what 10 more would be. That means we're going to take 36 and we're going to add 10. One big group of 10. Let's see what that looks like. Whoa, did you see that? What adding 1 10 looks like is that we add literally 1 stick of 10 here. Now, how many tens and how many ones do you see? What does 36 and 10 more look like? That's it. We still have 6 ones because we didn't add anything to the ones place. How many tens do we have? We have 4 tens, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So now what does 40 and 6 more together make? Yep, 46. Let's try another one. We're going to take that same number, 36, and we're going to find what 10 less is. So that means we're going to start with 36 and take away 1 10. What do you think that will look like? Yep, that means that one of those 10s are going to fly away. Let's watch. Now how many 10s and 1s do we have? Yep, we have 2 10s and 6 1s. And now what does 20 and 6 together make? Yep, that's it, 26. So 36 take away 1 10 is 26. All right, now we're going to move into our number sense. So it says, I will name 2-digit numbers. Let's read that again. I will name 2-digit numbers. Can you tell your family what we're going to try to do today? Thank you. Let's go ahead and look at that learning target again. So it says, I will name, and here's a picture. So when you name something, you look at how many you have and you say how many that is. So how many do we have here? How many 10s and how many 1s? Yeah, we have 0 10s and 5 1s. And that makes the number 5. That's it. But today we're going to be naming 2-digit numbers, which means that our numbers will have 10s and also 1s. So I'm going to add over a 10. And now how many 10s and 1s do we have? Yep, we have 1 10 and 5 1s, which is also the number. That's it, the number 15. Let's go ahead and try one more. If I add another 10, now how many 10s and 1s do I have? That's it, I have the number 25. I have 2 10s and 5 1s. Let's practice some more. How many 10s and how many 1s do I have here? Yep, I have 1 10 and 7 1s. And that is the number. That's it, 17. Now if I add one more 10, what number does that make it now? How many 10s and how many 1s? That's it, I have 2 10s and 7 1s. I didn't do anything to the 1s place. And that makes it the number 27. Now if I add one more 10, what number is it now? How many 10s and how many 1s? Yep, there are 3 10s and 7 1s still. So that makes it the number 37. Great job. Let's try some more. Ooh, so much more this time. How many 10s and how many 1s? Yep, there are 7 10s and 5 1s. So what number is that? 7 10s. If you count by 10, you would go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70 and 5 more make the number 75. Now I'm going to change up that number. I'm adding 1 10. I'm adding another 10. And then one of my 1s, look over here, one of my 1s is going to fly away. Now how many 10s and 1s do I have? Yep, I have 9 10s and 4 1s. Let's count that out. 9 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 and 4 together make 94. Whoa! Now let's change it up a little bit more. I'm going to add one more 10. Now how many 10s and 1s do I have? Wow, I have 10 10s and 4 1s. Now this next number is more than 2 digits. It's actually 3 digits. Let's count out 10 10s. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 104 also make the number 104, a 3-digit number. Great job. So next part here is a matching game. You could pause here and try to match them on your own by writing down what you have, or you could just play along with me. So first we're going to start off with the first one here, 8 10s and 3 1s. Can you find which number that makes here on the right? Which one does it match up with? If I have 8 10s and 3 1s, let's count out 8 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 and 3 together make, that's it, 83. Now let's move on to the next one, 10 10s and 6 1s. Do you remember how many or what number 10 10s makes? So I have 10 10s. It goes like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 106 more together make 106, a 3-digit number. And now we're going to move on to 3 10s and 8 1s, the next one here. Which number does that match up with? Awesome, 38. Now the last one, let's double check that it matches up with the one on the top. If I have 11 10s and 3 1s, wow, what number does that make? You're totally right. It's a 3-digit number. We already know that 10 10s is 100. So we would count down from 100 and add another 10, and that would be 110. So 110 and 3 1s together make 113 all the way at the top here. Great job. So this is the end of our time together. Today we practiced naming, and remember when we name something, we look at how many we have, and we write down how many 10s and 1s that is and what number it makes. But we practiced naming 2-digit numbers and also some 3-digit numbers. And a 2-digit number has 10s and 1s. So in this number here, or this part here, it's the number, yep, it's the number 16. It has 1 10 and 6 1s. If I add another 10, that means I have 2 10s and 6 1s, or the number 26. Great job. So this is something you could be practicing at home too with your parents. You could be playing that matching game we just played, or your parents could be telling you how many 10s and 1s are in a number, and you could name the number, or they could tell you the number, and you could say how many 10s and 1s are in that number. All right, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to go again with these 2-digit numbers, and we're going to say how many 10s and 1s there are, and then we're actually going to draw a picture of it. So in 13, there's 1 10 and 3 1s. So we're going to draw and label our 2-digit numbers tomorrow. So you might want to bring paper and pencil. Bye!
Hola niñas y niños, bienvenidos, ¿cómo están? Soy la señorita Soto y estoy muy emocionada a enseñarles matemáticas hoy. Hoy vamos a practicar las decenas y unidades. ¿Recuerdan las decenas y unidades? Vamos a ver. Ahora, comencemos con calendario. Exactamente. Hay 12 meses en un año. Lean los meses conmigo. enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre y diciembre. Estos son los meses del año. En el calendario, hoy tenemos animales. ¿Pueden encontrar el día de hoy? ¿Qué animal ves en el día de hoy? La fecha es 7/20/2020, lo que significa que es 20 de julio. Hoy es lunes, ayer fue domingo y mañana será martes. En el día de hoy tenemos un oso. Un oso. Ayer fue un león. Pero vamos a empezar aquí en el primer día de julio con el patrón nuevo. Empezamos con el león, oso, conejo. León, oso, conejo. ¿Cuántos animales hay en el patrón? Sí, hay 3 animales. Sigamos. León, oso, conejo. León, oso, conejo. León, oso, conejo. León, oso, conejo. León, oso y mañana será conejo. Muy bien. Continuamos con el número 20. 20 es nuestro número de hoy. ¿Cuántas decenas hay en 20? Sí, hay 2 decenas, 2 grupos de 10. ¿Y hay unidades en el número 20? No, porque en el lugar donde van las unidades es un 0. Muéstrame sus manos. 10 más 10 es igual a 20, porque tenemos 2 grupos de 10. 10 más 10 es igual a 20. También en el enlace numérico tenemos 10 más 10 es igual a 20. ¿El número 20 es par o impar? ¿Qué significa par o impar? Par es cuando todos los números tienen una pareja o un amigo. Todos los bloques tienen un amigo. Y en el número 20, sí, todos tienen un amigo. Entonces, el número 20 es par. Vamos a ver la tabla de 100 hoy. El número 20 está aquí en la tabla de 100. ¿Puedes decirme qué es uno menos que 20 y qué es uno más que 20? Mira en la tabla. Usas tus dedos para mostrarme. 19, 20, 21. ¿Puedes ver? Sí, 20 menos 1 es igual a 19 y 1 más que 20 es 21. Podré representar los números 11 hasta 19 como una decena, un grupo de 10 y algunas unidades. ¿Qué es una decena? Una decena es 10 unidades. Aquí tengo bloques en mi mano. ¿Puedes ver los bloques? Voy a poner todos los bloques, los 10 en mi vaso de plástico. Cuentan conmigo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mira, aquí tengo 10 en total. Ahora tengo una decena. Una decena es un grupo de 10. Repítalo conmigo. Una decena es un grupo de 10. Otra vez. Una decena es un grupo de 10. Excelente. ¿Ves? Una decena es un grupo de 10. En el número 12 tenemos una decena y 2 unidades. La decena es el número en azul, aquí en este lado, y representa la una, representa la decena aquí. Y 2 representa las 2 unidades singulares, los bloques aquí. Otra manera a mostrar el número 12 es con la tabla de 10. Tenemos 10 fichas más 1 es igual a 11. 10 más 1 es igual a 11. Lean conmigo la meta otra vez. Podré representar los números 11 hasta 19 como una decena y algunas unidades. Hay monedas aquí en la pantalla. ¿Puedes ver un grupo de 10? Mira, es un grupo de 10. Cuentan conmigo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Una decena más, ¿cuántos? 1, 2, 3, 4. ¿Cuántos hay en total? Una decena y 4 sobrantes es igual a 14. 10 más 4 es igual a 14. Muy bien. Ahora, ¿puedes ver un grupo de 10? 5 más 5 es igual a 10. Un grupo de 5 aquí, un grupo de 5 es igual a 10. ¿Y cuántos sobrantes? Una decena más 5 unidades. Muy bien. Una decena y 5 unidades es 15. Ahora con los pastelitos. ¿Puedes ver un grupo de 10 en la pantalla de pastelitos? Ahora contamos juntos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pastelitos en el círculo aquí y hay 1, 2, 3, 4 más. ¿Cuántas decenas hay? Una decena. ¿Y cuántas unidades? 4. En total, ¿cuántos hay? 14. Muy bien. Uno más. ¿Cuántas monedas hay en total? Primero vamos a encontrar la decena en la foto. Veo la decena aquí. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. Una decena. ¿Y cuántas unidades? Hay 6 unidades. Ahora, en total, ¿cuántas monedas hay? 16. Muy bien, chicos. Ahora practiquemos un poquito más en la pizarra. ¿Listos? Primero quería recordarles que 10 unidades es igual a una decena. Mira, tenemos 10 bloques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Es un grupo de 10. Y también el palo aquí de 10 es un grupo de 10. Son iguales. Puedo cambiar las unidades aquí por uno de ellos. Ahora tengo 2 grupos de 10. ¿Ves? Vamos a usar los bloques hoy y Oso va a ayudarme. Hola, chicos. Él va a ayudarme con el trabajo de hoy. Mira aquí, tengo pájaros aquí. ¿Cuántos hay? Buscamos un grupo de 10 primero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Si hay 10 unidades, ¿cuántas decenas hay? La D representa decenas y la U representa unidades. ¿Cuántas decenas hay? ¿Cuántos grupos de 10? Sí, una decena, un grupo de 10 y ¿cuántos más? 1, 2, 3. 3. ¿Cuántos pájaros hay en total? Sí, hay 13. 13 pájaros en total porque hay una decena y 13 unidades. Vamos a ver otro. Con yoyos. Contamos el grupo de 10 primero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ¿Y cuántos más? ¿Cuántas decenas tenemos? Una decena. ¿Y cuántas unidades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 unidades. Lo que significa que hay 17 yoyos en total. Ahora construimos el número 17 con un palo de 10 que representa la decena y 7 unidades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Es 17 en total. Ahora voy a mostrarles cómo hacerlo con la tabla de 10. La tabla de 10. Tengo una decena aquí. Y vamos a ver los queques o los pasteles. Los pasteles. ¿Cuántos ves? ¿Cuántos pasteles hay? Contamos los 10 primero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Un grupo de 10. Está aquí. Un grupo de 10. Entonces ponemos 10 en la tabla de 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ¿Y cuántos más hay? ¿Cuántos pasteles más? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 más. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. En total, ¿cuántos tenemos? Si tenemos una decena, un grupo de 10 y 9 unidades, tenemos 19. Muy bien, porque los números de 2 dígitos están formados con grupos de 10 y unidades. Y el número 1 significa que hay un grupo de 10 porque las decenas van en la izquierda y los números aquí a la derecha representan las unidades o los sobrantes. Vamos a hacer uno más. Uno más. Con la tabla de 10. Con pelotas de baloncesto. ¿Quién le gusta el juego de baloncesto? Mira aquí. Vamos a contar 10 primero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ¿Y cuántos más tenemos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 más. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 más. Ahora en total tenemos un grupo de 10, una decena. ¿Y cuántas unidades? 5. En total, ¿cuántas pelotas hay? 15. Sí, exactamente. Excelente. Ahora, chicos, es tu turno. En casa, por favor, hagan las decenas y unidades con números de 2 dígitos. Usan sus juguetes en casa para contar y pueden dibujar una tabla de 10 o los palos de 10 con las unidades. Y nos vemos mañana. Adiós.